Hello. We're going to get started when you have a moment. Hello. Well, welcome to our first All-Star of 2019. Very nice, thank you. We are recognizing, unfortunately, we're looking back in time a little bit because we're recognizing our All-Stars for the fourth quarter today. So I know that we recognized our managers of the fourth quarter and everything prior, but we didn't want to skip the opportunity, obviously, to recognize our All-Star of the last year's end. Before we get started, we have a couple of things we wanted to talk about. But first and foremost, we wanted to recognize somebody. I think she's here. There I see her. We wanted to recognize Lauren for completing her. Yeah, that's you, Lauren Nassy. And congratulate her for successfully completing her corporate management training program. And for her promotion to assistant operations manager. So congratulations and thank you very much. We're very happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
You want to take a little picture? Come on over, Mr. HR. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Is that okay?
Yeah. I've got a glass here too.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Speech. You want to give a speech? Tell everybody what a great time you had? Lauren just wanted to tell everybody what a great time she had here as a CMT.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
No. It's
Okay.
But she says she truly liked working with all of you in all of your areas, and that she's very happy to stay on here at our hotel. Thank you, Lauren. And I don't recall last time if we went with milestones or all-stars first, but today we are going with milestones first that Marco is going to announce and recognize some of those of you who have been here for an extended period of time and obviously some good milestones. But we've got a short list today, I think.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. So fourth quarter All-Stars, obviously they've already received their gifts that they can order through Hyatt's programs, but we just wanted to recognize them for their anniversaries. She's not here from Banquets. April Horowitz, 10 years. 15 years, if you see him, Tony Carone from Security and Eliseo Moreno from Stewarding, as well as Elias Capsalis from Banquets. 15 years. All right, on to the 20 years, 2 decades with Hyatt. Alberto Moran from O. Congratulations, Alberto. Santa Lamelli. Is Santa here? Is she here? No. No? Okay, 20 years. Selena's here, though. Selena Gaston. I saw Selena. Congratulations, Selena, 20 years. Culinary, also Sylvester Garcia. And I also saw Angie Bledsoe here. She's... Come on up, Angie. Selena, 20 years. Well done, ladies. Congrats. Oh, you guys are colorful. Look at this.
Very good. A little picture. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Congrats. Read the small print. Okay, and we also have one 30-year anniversary, and she's asked me to tell you that she started when she was 5 years old. Donnie Rasnick. Donna, congratulations.
It's really my 30th birthday. Thank you.
I smell your conditioner.
All right, congratulations to all of our special anniversary award winners. So congratulations and thank you for your years of service. On to the All-Stars.
To the All-Stars. The reason we are all here. So I'm going to ask if we can, I think you has been going in and out of the room, so I want to make sure if we could start with Michelle. Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle gone too?
Show me the Quan.
Oh, you're doing it. Oh, I saw her before. No, she left.
It's okay.
She bailed on us. Is you still here?
Quan. He goes by Quan.
Oh, Quan, sorry.
All right. So initially, Quan was not sure that he was going to be able to make it today. So I don't have anything prepared. It's all from the heart. So as you can see, this man has the most beautiful smile that our guests get to see each and every day, that I have been so fortunate to have the opportunity to work with you. He's probably one of our most consistent workers that we have. Each and every day, whether our restaurant is jam-packed or there are 2 people, he is just consistent. He is always working, always keeping himself busy. Just always such a pleasant man to be around. So just thank you, honestly, for being yourself and just for being so consistent each and every day. You're someone we can truly count on, and we're lucky to have you. Thank you. Picture.
There's a few people who couldn't be with us today, and I want to make sure before we get into any further into our All-Stars that we recognize them and their nominations. First, Gerardo from Transportation was also an All-Star who couldn't be with us here today, so thank you to him. When you see him, please congratulate him. Jimmy? Is Jimmy not here? No. Okay, well. Jimmy from Banquets, who I think helped set this banquet for us, if I'm not mistaken. But congratulate Jimmy when you see him. And lastly, from the absentee ballots, we have Fidel from CS, who also couldn't be with us today. So please congratulate him when you see him. Okay, now for those of you who are here, I am going to ask that Jory please come up, because we're going to recognize Mo from PBX. Come on, Moy. Moy.
All right, Moy, our lovely PBX operator. Every day I come into work, and I can usually, the first thing I hear is Moy's laughter from the PBX office, which is a great way to start my day. We can always count on Moy to help us with anything around the office, whether it's cutting food and beverage coupons or sorting out our keys. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Install phones.
Yeah, install phones. No more installing phones. That's the best thing. Loves that. Best part. But she's always calling us my love or my dear, and she's kind of like the front desk mom. She's always cool and collective under pressures of maybe codes. But she's just always there for everybody, and we really appreciate it. We adore her so much, and we're just so lucky to have you on our team. Thank you. Love you.
We've got to go over here. We got to change this. Is this the new camera?
Yeah.
We're going to stay in the same arena, in the same, almost same room, and I'm going to ask Mindy to please come up as she's going to recognize Maggie. There you go. You can bring your beer if you'd like. It's okay. Bring it with you. There you go. That's the spirit in which it should be done.
So for those of you that were here the last time Maggie was nominated, my presentation is probably not going to compare to the rap that Virgil did. If you can find it on video, it might be worth watching. But like Ashley, I will speak from the heart. I honestly do not know what I would do without Maggie in the office. She is a pleasure to work with. She never complains. She is friends with everyone, has great relationships, and just does what needs to be done. I truly love her as a colleague and as a friend, and is one of the favorite people that I've worked with. I just can't thank her enough for all she does in keeping us together, and she's the best. So that's it.
Very good. Oh, I'll hold this for you so you don't, I don't want you to spill your beer.
Hold your beer.
No.
No, that's right, you held it. Oh, go like this, there you go. Okay, I'm going to ask Baldo to come join us. Baldo's going to recognize Ricky Jimenez. Where's Ricky? He's hiding. Ricky.
Give it up for Ricky again, please. So who doesn't know Ricky? So Ricky's been with us for 46 years. Ricky is so popular with all our guests, all the repeated guests and clients that are coming back through banquets and all the events that we have here. You know, they probably know Ricky's colored car every year that they come back because Ricky, he's very popular. Ricky, he's the, how could I describe Ricky? Ricky is like the master of decorations. He's the wax man, like we call him. He's the candle man. Yeah, Ricky, yes. So, you know, I gotta say that Ricky has this thing going every year. Like he always like looking for something new to put out there. He surprises every day with new ideas and never runs out of ideas. It's a pleasure to work with Ricky. I learned so much from him. And when I grow up, I want to be just like him.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. We'll take a picture. Come on. Gotta take a picture, wax man.
I use something else if I can too. I use it.
Oh, we don't know about that. Okay. I got a decision to make here. It's a tough one. I don't know. I think we're gonna go to. We're not gonna let him close the show today. So, Manny, if you would mind coming up here, and if I could ask Mr. Fiore for one of his presentations, I'm sure you'll be in for a treat. Come on down. Congratulations. Thank you. Here it is. Brace yourself.
I'm just going to close my eyes. What Maddie says to me every day is, Tony, I got it. Because the chef calls down and he's mad, and when the chef's mad, he yells. Has anybody heard the chef yell? Where is he? He's like Marlon Brando in The Godfather. When Luca Brasi in The Godfather. When they were choking a guy at the bar and he had a knife in his hand, his eyes were ready to pop out. But Manny takes care of the chef. He takes care of the kitchen, and all is well up there, right, chef? No problems. No problem, really. No, he does a wonderful job. Besides the kitchen maintenance that he does, he's also in the boiler room a couple days a week, and that is hot water, cooling, things of that nature. But the majority of his work is in the kitchens and part of the refrigeration. And with all the inspections that we get from the village and from EcoSure, I think we score usually close to 100%. Right, Mr. Chef? He keeps nodding yes, so it must be good. So, thank you, Manny, for all the work you do for me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Go over to take a picture. Thank you again. Okay, we're gonna do Baldo again. All right, Baldo. You know, I'm sorry, Baldo had two people to speak to, and we've only brought up one so far. So, Luis, if you could please come join us, we would appreciate that. Congratulations.
So Louis, he's been with us, what, 25 years now, Louis?
25 years, yes.
Louis is the only one that's stuck with event setup. He's never come up here to work in Ventanas or banquets or every other department. He's been very loyal to the department. I want to say that Louis, the time that I work with him, he's one of the most reliable and most respected and associates that we have in the department. He comes to work every day, does what he needs to do, and I heard that he've never called off, which is a big plus. You know, I just want to thank you personally for all your years of service and continue to that and being a great asset to the department and the hotel.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
No color,
It's amazing.
no sick day, nothing. Straight.
Straight through.
Yeah, 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 straight through. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, my friend.
okay. Now I think we're going to have two people speak on the behalf of some of our all-stars from housekeeping. So if I could have Annette come up and Alex, please. We're going to be recognizing Melka. If Melka, you could please come up. Margarita, Tomasa, Fata, and Margarita again also. Come on up. You come over here. Okay. We'll let Alex and Annette fight over who goes first.
Me, ladies first.
Annette goes first. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hola, hi. I'm going to talk about two ladies that actually they have the name of my favorite drink. That is
Tequila?
margarita, right? So, well, actually, no more margaritas for me. The doctor said no bueno, so I stick with wine. But okay, this is Margarita Alvarez. She's been with us for 15 years. I was assigned to her section last summer, and of course, you know, we have so many ladies, but I get to know her in better level, personal level. So I was assigned to her section last summer, and she's just amazing. We implemented some new, you know, stuff going on in the section. So she helped me and the other ladies to go in the guest scores to go up. So I just, you know, I'm very happy to get to know her, and she's very nice. She get along very well with everybody, and I have no problem with her section. All the time, you know, she's organized, and she reports everything to engineering, which probably Tony hates me for that sometimes, right? So many tickets, but you know, it's a pleasure to work with her. Thank you so much, Margarita, for everything you do. Yeah. Sorry, you guys need to see caption.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You want to take a little quick? Yeah, we'll take one. Take one now too. Yeah, let's take one. Yeah. Yeah. Here, go over here.
But what about this?
Oh, we'll move it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, the second one, Margarita. Other Margarita, vente. Yeah! Margarita Torres has been with Hyatt for 30 years. Woohoo! So she works on the 24th floor, and she has most of the time the suites. She has so much pride on what she does, and all the time she's willing to go the extra mile. She knows, our guests that they come very often. So one of the days she recognized these guests that they've been coming for 20 years. So she came down to the office and, upon herself, she goes to one of the managers, say, you know what, I know these guests, they come every year, and I want to do something special. So that was just, amazing. Like all the time, we want them to make sure that they are empowered. So she did the right thing. She will help us with extra rooms whenever we are in a situation that, we cannot clean the house because we don't have, enough staff or whatever. I know that if Margarita is here, no problem. Margarita, can you please, clean extra rooms? So I have this VIP. Can you, get it done? So I know that she will get it done. So her section all the time very, clean too, and she just have a lot of pride. So thank you so much, Margarita. Yeah.
Appreciate it very much.
Thank
Take
you.
a picture? Take a picture.
Tú en medio.
Oh, you en medio? Okay.
Scooch over a little.
Okay, I wasn't looking at that.
Oh, okay. You were not This will be the last time we have Annette up here. Thank you, Annette.
All right, so I have Fata here. Fata. So she occupies the second floor right outside the walkway to the garage. She has to bear with that terrible smell in that room. So Tony, thank you for that. If we can fix that at some point, appreciate it. But no, Fata always comes in with a bright attitude, huge smile on her face. She's always willing to go above and beyond. She truly does an excellent job in her rooms. For the longest time, we had Mr. Keene, who's Todd's best friend, and literally she would know exactly when he was coming in and preset all of his belongings and his amenities, which was huge, and it definitely helped win over his trust with us. So truly a blessing, and thank you so much for being a part of our team.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Quick little photo. All right.
And then, last but not least, Melka. So Melka occupies the fourth floor, again, one of Annette's sections, who she did a great job with. But Melka comes in, again, every day, says hello. She's the one I can count on in pre-shift to take all of our new standards, our new brand standards, and anything we're changing in the rooms with positivity. She's not afraid to, give us some constructive feedback, especially to me, which I truly appreciate. It's because I learn, right? She truly cares about her section. She goes above and beyond and ensures that all of her rooms are perfect, whether it's an engineering issue, housekeeping issue where we need to go up and fix is done and clean before we punch the room. So again, I can't thank you enough for all your leadership that you have in the yard. It's great to work with you and can't wait to continue, all right? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here you are. All right. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, those are all of our All-Stars for the fourth quarter. So once again, please give them a round of applause and thank you. They're truly the reason that we are successful at this hotel each and every day, and one of the reasons and that we have so much repeat business that we always talk about, and to the point where clients come back and request certain people. It's not a story up here. I've seen it for since I've been here. In meeting clients, they always ask, is so-and-so still here? Is this person here? And it's a testament to the culture and the family that this hotel really brings to market. So it sets us apart from everybody else, and I truly appreciate it, and we should all be very proud to be a part of that. So thank you again. we just went through a little bit of an update the other day, so I don't want to bore you with any business updates because we did that, I think, 2 days ago when we had our flyover meeting. But again, it's going to be a very exciting 2019. I look forward to working with each and every one of you as we go through the year. We've just received some of our goals, and we'll be talking about those in the coming days and weeks. And again, you know, it's something that is very achievable for us from a service standpoint because that is what we can control, and that's what we're here for, and that's what we're here to celebrate. So more to come on that. But again, thank you very much. Best of luck for everybody here in the coming year. And a couple of housekeeping notes. If I can have everybody who was an all-star today to please come back and join us up here for one group photo. And I also want to, after we take that photo, if you didn't go and get your pullover, please stop by over here to get your pullover. But if I can welcome everybody back up for a group photo, please. Everybody's shy now. Come on. Right in front of the step and repeat. Is that everybody? Okay, that doesn't really work so well. No, I want them to fit.